Thank you, Mr. Chair. Before I begin, I'd like to share a message with all of you.
公共卫生机构与大型纸药公司关系过于密切，他们赚了很多钱。纸药公司企业运营和特殊利益集团不愿对孩子的健康状况提出艰难的问题。若纸药公司欺骗美国患者和纳税人，必须接受调查并承担责任。
Now, before you ask, the answer is no. Donald Trump did not become fluent in Mandarin since he left the White House. In fact, this video is not even real. It's an AI-generated deepfake from TikTok that came from the PRC. During our time on this committee, we've seen how our strategic competition with the CCP has unfolded across many sectors. Tonight, we're here to discuss the CCP's efforts to conduct, quote, discourse power, or what some experts described as information warfare, and the CCP's use of social media in the same. This deepfake of Donald Trump is a peek into what the future holds for all of us. As technology improves, so too will deepfake's ability to run undetected across social media. Tonight, I want to highlight 2 points. First, the threat that new social media technologies pose to our national security, and second, how such tactics fit into the authoritarian playbook used by the CCP. Now first, we're already familiar with the threats that existing technologies pose. In 2016, we saw firsthand how Russia used social media to sow domestic discord, muddy people's news feeds, and interfere on our elections. Now we're seeing how pro-CCP forces have adopted similar tactics. Take this news story about the Maui wildfires, for example. The headline reads, "Is America behind the Hawaii wildfires?" MI6 says it was a weather weapon experiment. The article's text wildly claims the fires were a, quote, deliberate act of sabotage. This story was part of a disinformation campaign that over 85 pro-CCP accounts spread across 15 social media platforms. As we head into the 2024 elections, we must now contend with additional technologies like the deepfake video you just saw, and these present new challenges. One video featuring fake Donald Trump is alarming enough, but similar tactics applied on a broader scale by a foreign adversary present challenges we have never seen before. Of course, we cannot talk about the CCP's influence over online content without discussing TikTok, as the chairman pointed out. As many of you know, TikTok's parent corporation is ByteDance, a PRC-based company. According to independent analysts, there are many cases where ByteDance and TikTok suppressed content unfavorable to the CCP. This is unacceptable and raises the concern that social media platforms in the U.S. are subject to coercion by the CCP or even other regimes. Put in the wrong hands, online influence operations can foment unrest, sway elections, and in the worst circumstances, could cause political violence. This is the authoritarian playbook. That leads me to my second point. The CCP is intent on using its authoritarian playbook. The intent is clear in Chairman Xi Jinping's own words in a 2013 speech called Telling China's Story Well. He outlines that telling China's story well means, quote, doing a good job in external propaganda. To Chairman Xi, the emphasis is on painting a pretty picture, not an accurate one. This is the challenge we face, a tech-savvy CCP intent on twisting narratives to undermine the U.S. and come out on top in the strategic competition. If we turn our heads and look away, we risk ceding control of our public discourse to the CCP. We must be resolute in embracing facts and repelling malign influence operations. This starts with being clear-eyed about the challenges we face and leaning hard on our values of truth and democracy. I look forward to the discussion tonight on the CCP's information manipulation tactics and how together we can combat them moving forward. I yield back.
Thank you.